I thought that'd be fun because it's October. So, yep, it's Friday, October 3rd. Did I get anybody? Was it funny?
I thought you were frozen. I was about to say, Amy, what happened?
No, nothing happened. Like I said, I just gotta try to keep all these people entertained because who knows when Nick gets here. Well, let's see. It's been a new week. We had a Humble Bundle going on. It might be the last day. I don't know. Someone let me know, but it was for the boys and a bunch of cool Dynamite titles with all the proceeds going to the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund. If that's still going on, go check it out. If not, then I hope you did check it out at some point. There you go. Thank you for putting the link up. I could give a sneak preview of what's gonna be up tonight. I was thinking, I got somebody. I got Rugrat Spawn. I got him. What was I gonna say? I can talk maybe a little bit about. We took the week off for releases, but we're back next week, and we're finally gonna have Harley Quinn and Elvira in stores. That's a big book that we've been teasing up this past summer. It was supposed to come out late summer, but now it's coming out before Halloween, which is really fun. We just got our house copies in today. They look really, really nice, and there's so many covers. I feel like I'm already wearing my voice out. But that's going to be in Captain Planet number 6. That final issue is coming out next week. The final issue of Thundercats and Powerpuff Girls comes out next week. The next Stitch comes out next week. And then the 15th, we're going to have like 10 books. So wait until that live stream where I'm gonna have so much stuff. I'm gonna need 2 of these to show off that week. But we'll just stick with the 4 that's coming out next Wednesday. Nice to see everybody here. CJ, Mike, Mr. Easy Go Lucky, Marcus, Marcelo, Garfwong. Hello. Any moi? No, but I finally got an answer from Paulina about her. Like she drew the cover digitally. That's what she said she did. Yes, everyone's here. Everyone's saying hi to each other. And like I said, I could talk about what Nick's going to have. I mean, he's going to have some Latcha covers where he does his own recreations. There's going to be more Bob Layton, some Art Bagley, Robson Roca, Geraldo Borges, Pat Broderick, Joe Staten. A prelim's going to be available for Heroes Reborn by Dave Johnson. We got a little Jim Starlin, a little Dwayne Turner. There's some more commission cover art. Yes, Matt Wagner's Batman and Monster Men. While I'm thinking about it, if you do get something tonight, please fill out a form. Some of you did last week. And guys, again, it makes it very difficult to keep track of what gets sold because sometimes Nick doesn't come in until later in the day and I can't really fully form my sales sheet until I, have all of the info. So, and some people didn't do it last week, so please do it this week. Fill out your form. Fill out your form, like the video. I can't tell how many people are watching right now, but I hope it's our nice usual crowd. Yes, fill out your form. Fill out your form. I wonder, since we're allowed to put up the pictures, maybe I can't do best offer, but maybe I can show off some of the more affordable pieces that we have. And Jay's getting the screen ready. I'm like, let me pull a pen. Maybe Since I picked them out, how about we show off the commission cover art and see if anyone wants to do an early claim on them. That's the first one. It's an X-Men #1. This is Carl C.K. Kent. He drew a really, really nice Magneto. And it's up for 63 tonight. So again, anyone wants to do an early claim, they can claim it right now. Like I said, it's already feels like I'm wearing my voice out. I don't know why, because Nick talks way more than I do. Our Lord's here, Ilya's here, TJ's here, Ruben's here. Yes, X-Men #1. Carl C.K. Kent is up for 63 tonight. Miss Amy sings the hits. Again, I don't get paid enough to sing. Maybe if I made more. Up next, Deadpool #1 with Kingpin and Spider-Man on the cover. Since it's Joe Delbiato and Mariano Nicieza, usually around $129.99, but I'm making it $79.99 tonight. Nick in the green room getting makeup. I have no idea where he is right now. What's good with me, Ruben? Just living life, trying to not drive myself crazy. What's going on in the world right now? Trying to get things done, trying not to you have that feeling where you're like your mind's on so many things, you're overwhelmed, and then you can't get anything done. I deal with that so much.
That's been this month for me with Cal being in Baltimore.
Fudge. Yeah, it's not a fun feeling. The final one we have today, we have a classic Ken Hazer, Absolute Power #1 with a Batman cover, and I like making these $50. I like making these $50. Anything from Ken. Mystery sketch today. I know I gotta work on a Vampirella for a blind bag extravaganza. I gotta go work on a Vampirella, which I did my prelim of what I want to do, so I gotta get started on that, which is most likely what I'll do as soon as Nick gets in. But yes, the 3 commission cover arts, we have a Magneto, we have a Kingpin and Spider-Man, and we have a Batman. They're all available. Yeah, we're just running through them again. Wait. Nothing special about that. I just felt like doing it. Because I'm tapping, I guess because I'm tapping on the table, I don't think you guys can hear that. So I thought, let me tap this because the microphone's right there. The things I gotta force myself to come up with. I showed up the commission cover art. No takers, that is okay. Again, I ask you guys if you want to see certain characters with commission cover art. Whatever, just shout it out. If you need us to look for certain pieces or certain artists. Gracing Baltimore. Not Baltimore, but I am going down to New York for a day for New York Comic Con. That's, I believe it's Sunday. Sunday's the 12th, right? But I think so, and some of us are going to be there. Like, I'm not with the panel, but I'll be around. Our buddy Jeff is working with eBay at a table. Which, if he was here, I would ask him for more info. But when he's in next week, I'll ask for more info, and then I can let you guys know more next Friday. But I do know I will be down there Sunday, just for the day. So I'll be around. I think Nick's going to. Again, I think it's just for everyone has different schedules. So I gotta double check with everybody of what the heck they're doing, but a few of us will be down there at the same time. Gonna hunt some Funkos. We'll see. This is my first New York Comic Con. I've done a couple. I've done the Philadelphia Fan Expo for the past couple of years, so this is my first time seeing the New York one. But yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting people, maybe seeing some of our artists. I mean, some people I've only gotten to speak through StreamYard. Like I just spoke with David Pepose earlier this week on Captain Planet and Space Ghost, that he's been doing a great job with both series. So I know he'll be there. Maybe I can finally say hi to him in person. But yeah. Which artists on your lists? I mean, again, like the names I recognize from Dynamite. I know Sue Lee will be there. I feel like someone sent me an email of like who's coming out with stuff, like who's working with us for stuff that's coming out later this year. I just saw our holiday list of what's coming out. I might not be able to see you guys right this very second, but I can. Oh, Ruben, I'm just looking at your page now. I'm going to see if I can get it up real quick.
I already got it, Amy.
Okay, thank you.
Have you seen that Lilo and Stitch cover with Stitch wearing a pumpkin?
I have seen it. It's cute.
Oh.
So yeah, double checking who's being there. Sue Lee, Greg Pak, Dan Panosian. Like I said, David Pepose. Declan Shelby's going to be there. Frank Thierry for the Vampirella Holiday Special. So that's going to be really cool. So like, I think that'll be something I'll try to do. Try to say hi to everyone in person. Because again, I've spoken to Sue. I've spoken to David and Declan. I mean, I have met in person just once when he came into the office one day to sign some books. But that was just that one time. Greg Pak, I believe I've spoken with before. Supernatural comes out very soon, later this month, by the way. And so, yeah, Sue Lee's doing the Wizard of Oz graphic novel, and that Kickstarter's pre-launch page is up now. Go check it out. I'm happy I can talk about something. There's so much coming from Dynamite. Again, not just this month. Again, I saw for Christmas, we're doing the Thundercats holiday. There's another Gargoyles winter special. A Terminator special, which I'm going to try to have Paulina back on so we can chat about that. Terminator. I literally just made the list today because I got to go over who we can make interviews for. I believe our pal. What?
We had Greg Pak on the FOC show, I think last week. Cool. And I'm really excited to see how they're going to handle not having Baby in Supernatural, the Impala.
I'm double checking things around. Right now, I don't know if anyone's seeing him, but our good pal Rockin' Robbie on Pop Culture Philosophers is sitting down with Greg Weisman to talk about Gargoyles and Fantastic Four, which is also coming out soon. I believe it's next month. But Robbie's a good pal of ours, and I've been lucky enough to sit with Greg a couple times to chat all things Gargoyles. But yeah, they are talking right now about Gargoyles and Fantastic Four. So yeah, if you're not here, then I hope you're watching that. Dynamite should have a presence at conventions. Like I said, if our pal Jeff was here, he can give more detail about what he's doing. But I know that I believe he's working a table with eBay. But I don't know if there's official Dynamite table. But like again, hopefully, Nick's not in yet. We're almost 20 minutes in, but I know he can give us some more info about New York specifically. Did anybody say they were planning on being at New York at New York Con? I'm looking. Oh, I hear a car, so I think Nick's gonna be in a few minutes, so we don't have to listen to me yammering on. But I think I got everything. I'll be in New York. Next week's books. The Humble Bundle. Fill out your forms. I think I got everything. The show's on your phone right now. I can hear my own voice, and I don't like the sound of it.
Better than my voice. Much better than my voice.
Yeah, okay, now turn it off.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
The Wizard of Oz and IP that can be used for free as long as you don't use the characters of the original. I think the original Wizard of Oz, the book, the actual novel,
It's in the public domain. What you can't use is anything that anybody else has done. Because everybody who does it, even if you base it on the public domain, whatever you create, you own the copyright to. Mm-hmm. So like if Amy decided to do her own Wizard of Oz comic on her own based on the source material,
but we worked out a deal with, because Warner Brothers
owns it. Yes. And the one thing
owns the 39 film, by the way.
Yeah.
That's what we mean.
Yeah, because Disney did the one film with James Franco and what was the girl from the 70s show?
Mila Kunis.
Yeah, she was
did a bad performance, just saying. It wasn't good.
Okay. But the thing is like, even though Disney did that based on public domain content, you couldn't do anything based on what Disney did. But you know what's really interesting about Wizard of Oz? There's one thing that only Warner Brothers has.
The ruby slippers?
You got it.
I am so sorry.
And Universal has one thing on Frankenstein that nobody can use.
The bolts.
Yep. So it's the little things sometimes. Mila's still look good. As long as I want to do my own graphic novel, I can do it as long as the characters don't look like the ones in the film. That is correct, Ruben. That is 100% correct. And I'm going to go get the art.
I think another thing I read that, like, when it comes to the Wicked Witch, like, the specific shade of green in the 1939 film is actually copyrighted. So any new adaptation, like, including, like, the Wicked movies, like, the shade of green, like, has to be, like, slightly different from the 1939 film.
I do think I figured out why the Wicked Witch was so mean, though.
Oh?
She wasn't allowed to take a bath. She smells bad.
But you know what? Have you ever read the original book?
No, I have not.
But you know what? Like,
do I look like I can read? Do I look like I can read something without pictures?
But did you guys know, like, in the original book, the witch isn't green. She's not any color.
I didn't know that.
She's kind of like, look, if anyone's like at their computer, like, look up the original, like, illustration. It looks nothing like what we're used to. It's like this little short lady with orange hair and, like, it's crazy, but it's so different. And when the original film got made, they wanted something very unique. And again, they're playing with color because, you know, the most famous Technicolor film ever, which is, you know, like, that's why they changed the shoes, why they changed this and highlighted. But yeah, I know. But yeah, the Green Witch came from the original 1939 film. But yeah, so yeah, if you guys want to make a new Wicked Witch, like you can, as long as she's not green, you can really do whatever.
Return to Oz from the 80s. I don't remember Return to Oz. Who was in it?
I know of it. I never actually. I should. I know I should.
Lucille Ball was in it?
No, Fairuza Balk from The Craft and Waterboy.
Hey, did you guys hear that there's going to be a very young Frankenstein? I know Amy has. It's actually one of my favorite movies. It's like Young Frankenstein is one of those movies that if it comes on, I could just watch it at any point. Did I tell you guys what my experience to finally watching Terminator was? The first one?
Oh, what was it?
I'd only ever seen the second one. And I thought the second one was a perfect movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought the first one was going to be this like one-dimensional, boring thing. And oops, sorry, it's not there. And then when I saw the first one, I was like,
now you can push it a little bit more.
I was like, oh, this takes away from the second one because the second one was basically a requel. It was a remake for a sequel. Because all it was the Terminator coming in. Yeah, the same thing. They come over naked. They use the fake voice. It's like, okay. So the first one was better than I would have imagined, and the second one wasn't as unique as I thought.
What's your game plan for New York Comic Con?
To survive it?
Yeah, but what's your schedule? Because
I think I'm only going to go there Wednesday and Thursday.
Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
Jeff and I are there Sunday.
Oh, nice. You guys make sure you pick the day I wasn't going to be there.
Well, for me, that was the only day that was available. That was, for the pass. So
there you go. So Amy, this is going to be the Nick and Amy show because why not? Amy should get credit since she's doing it, leading in.
I mean, I guess I can. Maybe I'll just stay back here because, like I said, I still gotta draw my Vampirella cover. But again, I can talk. I can work and talk.
That's more than I can do.
Get my water first.
So what else is going on, guys?
Talking.
Huh?
I don't do all this talking so much.
Oh. No Red Sonja panel this year. Without you there, Marcus, what's the point? Oh my God, what a day, what a day, what a day. 49 people watching, and how many thumbs up do we have? 36. Come on, Ruben hit thumbs up 4 times. I hit it twice. We should be at like 54. All right, let's do some special. Hey, Marcelo, how are you? #1 Marvel fan. Will you do a show next week? I'm debating. Marcus, do you want to do the show next week? Do you want to do it? I might get sick. You never know. Let's see. How much do I have the Dave Johnson cover rough at, Jay? Let's figure this stuff out.
Is that the Heroes Reborn?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'll be at a panel. All right, the Nick is late. I'm dropping it to $150 right now just for being late. Again. Man, I got to tell you, between this diamond stuff, our refrigerator broke. Been drinking everything warm. Had to order pizza for breakfast. So this is Dave Johnson. So Marvel had their Heroes Reborn event a few years ago. And there was a one-shot written and drawn by Dan Jurgens, but the cover was from Dave Johnson. Now, Dave Johnson did the cover roughs 8x10. So you've got this, the initial cover rough, and then you have this. Now, this is an homage to the death of Gwen Stacy. Is there like a wooden thing I can put here? So pizza for breakfast is awesome. Yeah, the funny thing is it was for breakfast and lunch. And this is the first cold drink I've had.
Yeah.
And for dinner, I have a pretzel. I just got to find me some mustard. No milk for coffee. I don't drink coffee. Coffee actually makes me sick. So, it affects my stomach, and I get sick. Joe's again in Theater 3D. Oh, nice. Who needs milk? So, look, Dave Johnson, arguably one of the best cover artists in the industry today. And this is a great cover by him. Got some really cool classic pieces today. and that's relatively newer. So something wrong with the skin. It's very narrow. Jay,
Well,
there you go.
That's the only way to fit it in the slides, Ruben.
Well, listen, that's better for people. They don't have to look at my ugly face. So, so much better. So much better. Let's see. Bob Layton, Pat Broderick. So, I drink 8 black cups a day, not awake until you shake. There you go, CJ. Anything not steak makes Nick sick. Telling you, man, I gotta wait for people to take me out to eat these days to have a steak. This diamond shit is driving me nuts. And then the fridge not working. So, but you know what? All my problems are first world problems. So I can vent a little, but I'm not complaining. His process is unbelievable. All right, so we've got that. So let's move to. You know what? Let's do. I still want to know how Image got their deal with Diamond. They compromised. I think that Image basically said, we'll take 60% of our stock back. We want to pick the stock. And they left the Diamond trustees with 40% of the stock. And so the Diamond trustees liquidated that stock and kept the money. So Image got screwed. Everybody's getting screwed. The only people making money are the banks, the lawyers, and the trustees. And I have no problem saying that because we are all getting screwed. And it sucks. It really sucks. Right now, it's a matter of how many levels of screwed are we going to get. So it is essentially theft, but it's bankruptcy. It's so screwed up in this country, Ruben. You have no idea. It is, talking to my bankruptcy attorney, he's like, I don't even know. He's like, bankruptcy is its own animal. It's crazy. So let's do Batman and the Monster Men. And Jay, see if you can find the cover to Detective 31. What isn't theft, right? Show that and see if you can find the cover to Detective 31. This is the Monster Men, influenced by what some would argue is the greatest Batman cover of all time. Letter of the law, it's legalized theft. Yes. And there's precedent. Let the Supreme Court decide. Oh boy. Yeah, lucky us. We might get Clarence Thomas. Please, that guy. Piece of crap. Anyway, that's my opinion. Let's not get me political. So there's precedents that state that they can't sell it, but there were a few situations where other people that went bankrupt did sell it. So it's fighting it. And, it's like, thank God we got 30 publishers to work together, because I think we're into like $100,000 in legal fees so far. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think they were hoping that the publishers wouldn't work together because the cost would have been so high. And if we didn't all team up together, we would have been even more screwed. The judge can get irked, but he keeps kicking the ball down the line, Yeah, $100,000 split between all of us. So it's at least that much right now. But the judge keeps pushing it back. I mean, he wants to see us compromise. It's just painful. It's just painful. Anyway, Jay, pop that cover back up. So the Monster Men, again, this is one of the most beloved Batman covers of all time. To many people, it's the greatest Batman cover of all time. And it obviously influenced everything from Dr. Hugo Strange stories to this Monster Men miniseries You see Batman. I mean, it's just so beautiful. Jay, show the art more prominently now, please, if you can. Oh, I know it is hard. Emotionally, it's hard. You're basically what I love about this page, the monk. Thank you, the Mad Monk. What I love about this page more than anything, it's like Batman's playing Ole. He's like a bull. What's it called? The bull attacks the matador. He's like being a matador there, where he's like Ole, and he goes right past him. Hey, Josh, how you doing, buddy? So, and everybody remember one thing: if there's something you want, you need a little bit of time. 20% down. Doesn't matter if it's a $50 piece of art or more. You know, Batman is a matador. Ole, that's what I was saying. Yeah. So it's just really, really cool. And these pages are hard to come by. But I tell you what, I dropped the price on the Marvel Comics. I'll drop this another $100. We'll make it 800. Is that a sumo? Yes, it's a sumo monster. Especially considering, I see why you say that. He's got like a little flap for his butt. He's a little shy. He didn't want to be naked. So tell you guys how glad I am that my doctor put me on the second high blood pressure pill. I was stressing. Now I'm still stressing. I'm wondering when I got to get put on the third one. So speaking of which, I'm going to take my high blood pressure pill. So it is really cool. I'm going to be funny. We've got you got 3 third page splashes here. Yeah, his OAX commissions are more. And well earned, too. TJ, that's what the textbooks say, but it never works out that way. First and foremost, the banks get taken care of. You know, so that's the screwed up part. TJ, trust me. I do embrace it because I accept it. I won't embrace it, but I accept it. So anyway, this is a great page. Classic. Just beautiful Matt Wagner. I mean, I grew up on this mage, okay? But I will say his Batman and Grendel are my 2 favorite characters that Matt has worked on. If I can't handle coffee, I can't handle the stress. The odd thing is, Marcus, when I used to go to Italy as a kid, my grandfather for breakfast, and I did this too, and I don't know how it didn't make me sick then. I also have stomach problems, so. But my grandfather would chop up bread and put it in a bowl of coffee, and that was his breakfast, which ended up being my breakfast when I was in Italy. So the Demon Mini was great. But again, anytime he's worked on Batman, anytime he's worked on Grendel, to me, those are my 2 favorites. How many people here remember him doing Ultimate Team Up with Brian Michael Bendis? That was a pretty cool story too. So, all right, let's move on to Earth 2 Annual 2, pages 15 and 16. That's Soap Lady Figures and Cake.
The big deals.
The big deals. So, hide me. Number 1 Marvel fan, which part are you haunting? $100 for 2 pages. These are Blue Line. Scott Hanna, I think, over Robson Roca, Blue Line pencils. The late, great Robson Roca, who died very early in his career, which is a shame. $100, 2 pages of art. And yes, Blue Lines. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Here we go again. Do I really got to explain it to you guys? Blue lines are like gray lines, only they're blue. The commish, nothing like blurred lines. So what's really cool here is it's very much reminiscent of the origin of Batman as it's intended to be. You've got Batman in the bottom right hand corner, page 15. What characters? I got Blue Randall Calrissian. Oh my god. Everybody hit the thumbs up yet? Did everybody hit the thumbs up? 57 people watching. Let's see, what are we up to? Let's get 70 likes and we'll do a cool giveaway. 70 likes gets us to a cool giveaway. 45 likes. We should get to 70 easy. That like the kissing is so monoprint is like that. I have pages that are black lines. There are some black lines on this over the blue. That's a different song from the 80s, Ruben. They make you feel so fine too. Those 13. You know, $100 plus shipping. Yes, you got it, Rich Donnelly. We got to. Oh, Rich. Kyle, I meant to forward this to you. Kyle apologizes. He's out of town right now. But he will send you the giveaway when he's back. So apologies. Amy, can you toss me a marker of some kind? Yeah, thanks. You ever see She's Out of My League, Amy?
Parts of it.
Okay. There's a part where Steiner admits that when they were like, you told me you had mono when you were out for 4 weeks. He's like, yeah, mono with a heart. That was kind of funny. That was a cute movie. Claim Rich Donnelly. All right. Let's go to the Space Quest cover by Mark Bagley. All right. What do we got this at, Jay? All right, so Space Quest, Mark Bagley, pencils and inks, all Bagley. I think I told you guys we had number 1 on the air, and when we had number 1 on the air and it did not get claimed, Will is backed up getting ready for New York Comic Con. But for some of the art, it just makes it easier once I have it out to just see if he sells it. Oh, absolutely, Barlord. Space Ghost. Yes. It's just a really cool chick flick. I mean, look, my name's Nicola. I like chick flicks. What can I tell you? But some really great acting in it, too. What's the guy's name? Jay Baruchel? Baruchel. He was fantastic. So, and I don't know this for a fact, but number 2 may be sold. So we'll see. This show needs an enema. I've been getting lots of enemas with the Diamond bankruptcy number 1 Marvel fan. Don't worry about that. So, Amy, you know what? When you're at the New York Comic Con, maybe you get a video of people saying, this is like Sue Lee, Dynamite creator, or this is Sue Lee. I love the experience. To deliver a catalog and it weighs 4 pounds. Is that a heritage catalog? It's not a catalog from us, that's for sure. So, Nick changed his name to Benjamin Dover. I get it now, CJ. I get it. Oh, the pool scene. Yeah, that one's hysterical. And then when the ex-girlfriend comes down to dinner and like everybody gets freaked out. So, all right. I did give a discount on the, yeah. It's hard to give a discount on this. Catalogs are chip free. She does need a comeback. She's a good actress. I like her in most of the flicks she's in. Do you guys ever see the one where it's like at an ATM and there's a killer and they got to stay in the ATM? Why would you leave until the sun came out? I would stay in there. You guys just keep each other warm and hold the door shut. So, what was the movie with John Cusack and the girl from Underworld where they were at a hotel? The people were trying to kill them. That was a good movie. Prices never posted on the label. Express, even with whatever. It has to be. Yes, I would imagine it is. Those things are expensive. You're right. I think you're right, Barlord. 1408. That sounds right. It's so funny. Grosse Pointe Blank, greatest movies of all time. No, Serendipity. Yeah, we're talking about the murder one. So, not Serendipity. Serendipity was good too. I like chick flicks. And they need to. We've only just begun. All the young girls love Alice. Never heard that one. Let's see. All right, let's go to Aztec Ace. I don't think I've ever had an N. Stephen Harris Aztec Ace. I don't even know that I've ever had an N. Stephen Harris page before. But what I love about this page, and I think it's fantastic, if you look at the bottom, just some of the inks make me feel like there's Walt Simonson influence here. It's just really, really great. So cool. Who wants the undramatic reading? Walking Dead universe props. Oh my God. Wow. Oh shoot. Do I keep saying Aztec Ace? I'm sorry. It's Aztec the Ultimate Man. Thank you, TJ. Yeah, 1408 was somebody else. I thought Kate Beckinsale was in 1408. Well, somebody was. Let me just look it up. Jesus, if only I had something that I could just use to look up real quick. 1408 movie. No, 1408 isn't it? No, we're talking about a different movie, guys. Hold on a second. John Cusack movies. Though I do believe 100% that his best movies are Say Anything and Grosse Pointe Blank. Calling it the way I say it. The skull eye shading. Yeah, Jewish Dragons. That's where I see it most. I do like it a lot. I'll drop this down to 650. Just want to find this movie now.
Anyone claimed anything yet?
No, not yet. Although my third favorite movie has to be Hot Tub Time Machine. Just throwing that out there. Who's the other guy in it? You know what? I cannot believe I can't find this. It wasn't Identity either. Darn it, this is upsetting me now. John Cusack movies. I'm just going to do John Cusack movies. Great White Buffalo. No, I don't think it was that. Max was pretty good. His older sister. Starlight's Mom on the Boys. So it's the best page by Harris.
Great White Buffalo was Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh, okay. High Fidelity. That's a good one. All right. Let's see. I didn't even remember him in 16 Candles.
He's a very tiny part of that.
That would be why I didn't remember him in that. Here's a very smart person. I didn't think he did Hot Tub Time Machine too.
He was at the end of it.
Okay. I don't think I watched the whole thing. First one was great. Frank Wally was in the movie with him, I think. What was that movie called? You know what? Never mind. All right, I do have one other John Cusack movie that I really like where he was a part of it, but he was good in it. Con Air. That was a really good movie.
Yeah, I think Identity. I think Identity is the movie you're thinking of, Nick, because Frank Wally was in that one with John Cusack.
Okay, but it was. Is Identity the one where everybody was born the same day and it ended up being one person who was?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, then it's not the one. Well,
no. Although Frank Wally's best movie might be Swimming with Sharks, in my opinion. One of these days I'll remember it. See, for the first time, it was cool to see both John and Joan. They both look good. Yeah, but you know what? I got to tell you, John and Joan Cusack in Grosse Pointe Blank is best. Welcome to What the Hell Was That Movie with Nick? Oh yeah, we were supposed to sell art too. I forgot about that. Friggin' see, Frank Wally. I'm gonna put Motel Owner movie. That's watch it not be John Cusack too. Vacancy. 2007 Vacancy. I think. Oh, you know what it is?
that's Luke Wilson.
That's what it is. I don't know why I thought. No wonder I couldn't find it. Thank God I looked it up with. So who was Luke Wilson's girlfriend in it?
Pretty sure it's Kate Beckinsale.
All right, I got 1 out of 2 right. Or if you add Frank Wally, I got 2 out of 3 right. So I know so little. I just joined. Can you start over? No, Jeff, I can't. Oh, Steve, I owe you an email response. It's been an ugly week for me. This is where I get to chill with you guys. Pretty in Pink is cool. Do you guys know that in Pretty in Pink, they had to reshoot the ending? They actually had it where Molly Ringwald left with Ducky and Matthew, whatever the guy's name, he left with another girl, and they all hated it. And he had like a buzz cut from being in the play. They had to put a wig on them. Yeah, Vacancy was a good movie. I can't believe I got it mixed up like that. Damn, how is Nick going to take the stand with Oh my god. So, all right. So, Aztec, the Ultimate Man. All right. Let's do the two other pages that were $100. So, Green Lantern Corps number 3, pages 16 and 17. Show them both. Hide me. Makes everybody's life easier. Show them both. Hide me. Hide me. So yeah, you get 2 great pages. This is also Blue Line. Geraldo Borges, Blue Line pencils, inked by Scott Hanna. This is a great package. 2 sequential pages. Are these nucleus? Rich Donnelly claims it. Cool. Made life easier there. What are we at? Like, we're at 51 likes, guys. Come on, let's get to 70.
Remember to fill out your forms.
And yeah, what Amy just said. Let's keep Amy awesome and not angry. Hey, Rich, you know what? Since I've been knocking, I can't do much on these since it's $100, but I'm going to look at what I've got into them, and I'll, when you email me, I'm going to knock some money off of this. I'm going to see what I can do, okay? So it'll be less than 200 plus shipping. I'm knocking prices off everything else. I should give you a bit of a break as well. The quarter box of art. The quarter box of art, got it. Let's see. Oh, really? They don't? Oh, that's not nice. All right. Let's move to Web of Spider-Man 52. This is really cool. This is just a really great page. Now, this is Frank Springer, John Romita Sr., a combo that you cannot imagine. And it's just such an interesting mix of creators. And it's funny. I don't know if you guys know this, but from having talked to John Romita Sr., he actually liked inking more than penciling. Yeah, it's a great 12-page panel. I'm going to do my undramatic reading. It'll guarantee this not selling, but going to pay. You little punk. Don't you know where you are? Don't you know what I am? Line. You're nothing but slime. I'm a cop. And here in this place, I do what I please. You want to pass out? Elevator. I could kill you right here. The pain is so great, but you're not a quitter. And say you resisted arrest or attack me. You're not afraid anymore. Those chains are broken. Who'd even question me? I'm a cop, and nobody busts a cop. Kill me the way you killed Sam and Danny. And no matter what happens, you're free. That's right, me boyo. Exactly the way I killed your Sam and Danny. Get the feeling he shouldn't have said that. He did always say that.
That was definitely undramatic.
You guys hear Amy? How did JR Jr. feel about inking his dad? JR Jr. never inked his dad's pencils as far as I remember. I think it was always JR Sr. inking JR Jr. So, new dealers from overseas. I'm not sure about that. Oh, I dropped the price on everything else, so I'll drop the price here. Let's just make it $1,200. $100 for each panel. And this is really great. I mean, look, personally, Frank Robbins and Frank Springer, those two were an incredible team, especially on the Invaders. So Frank Robbins, inked by John Romita Sr. This is rare, not well done, but I'm pumped. Knew somebody else would say it, so I figured I'd make the bad joke myself. So, all right. So, this is classic. What year is this from, anyway? I'm sure you have it. 1989. Wow. What's that? 36 years ago. It's like $33 a year or something. Yeah, it is. $33.33 a year. Okay, let's move on to Green Lantern. Pat Broderick. He loved his dad inking him, of course. Allow patrons to have their cake stuck rare as their minimum. They have to cook it too. I've never had. Restaurants do allow steaks to be cooked rare, and usually with Howard Chaykin, that's the only way that he orders it. It is right, Marcus. Let's see how much it was originally. Does it say it on the back? No, it just says Romita Inc. Would have been cool if it said on the back how much it was originally. I bet you it was like freaking $75. All right, so I've been discounting everything. Drop this to 400.
Thought something was gonna fall for a second.
They even allow Pittsburgh with rare steaks. Yeah, Howard will not eat a steak that's much more cooked than rare, which is it's definitely worth trying. I just prefer my steak a little bit more cooked. The restaurant I went to with Howard did. I mean, what I'm saying is I've only had it, I think, once, and was with Howard. Called the Bank and Bourbon in Philadelphia. And it was really cool. It was cooked in a skillet with potatoes around it. Yeah, medium is the way I usually get it. Yeah, so they think you want it cooked in halfway and we'll finish cooking. Yeah. Would you eat a blue line steak? Probably not. I wouldn't pay for it. Maybe if I was desperate, I might. Let's see how many likes we got. Are we doing the giveaway, guys? Come on, 52 likes, 60 people watching. The book on burgers where they want them at least. Blue plate special, cool line steak. Are great. And we talk about the weirdest things on here. Mystery in Space. What do we got that? Pittsburgh black and blue, seared and raw inside, basically. I feel you, brother.
What was the page called again?
I don't even remember. Does anybody remember what page I said?
I thought you said Mystery in Space, but I don't see that on here.
Oh, yeah, that because it's Forevermen and it's the Forever People.
Okay.
I just said Mystery in Space because that's what I usually have when it comes to Starland. We're here by the strict letter of the law. Chefs have to cook the meat a bit more than medium. Now they allow as low as medium. Oh, wow. That's awesome. So, yeah, like I said, the one steak place I went with Howard, he wanted it rare. We got it rare. And, yes, charred on the outside. He did like it that way. Happy birthday, Alberto, in 2 weeks. All right, so I've been giving a little bit of a break on everything. I'll give a break on this. I'm dropping it to 250. I was hoping you had Adam Strange Mystery in Space. Sorry, Ken. I can eat a medium rare steak. I can. No more than medium, though. They can cook snails. Did I drop the price on this, Jay?
Yes, sir, to 250.
Okay, just want to make sure. How old are you now, Rob? How that stuff. So, really cool. Starlin, Rob Hunter inks, going through the boom box. Really great. What year is this from? 2014. Wow. Because burgers, mechanical processes, so it needs. Wow, I did not know that. Thanks, TJ. That's good to know. Texas Roadhouse. There you go. Commander and Beef is right there for the Roadhouse. Let's do the All-Star Comics with Bruce Wayne. It was a really cool one. I can't do too much on this. I have 1750 into it, so I'll just make it 1750. The Knicks late for a date. All-Star Comics, 1977. Kind of neat that they made Bruce Wayne Commissioner Wayne. It was a pretty cool direction they went in. And of course, Bob Layton. You gotta love some Bob Layton action. Silence is deafening. Oh, 55 likes. We're getting close to the 70. We can get there. We're 60 people watching. Yes, it's from 1977, Ken K. He smoked a pipe once he became Commissioner Wayne. Hey, Elia, how are you? This is beautiful, guys. Some of the earliest Layton work. I mean, this is 48 years old. I love the shadow falling on Bruce Wayne's face in the bottom panel. So, although not from this erstwhile JSR, Gotham Police Commissioner Bruce Wayne. I tell you, Commissioner, I've never seen anything like it. A hurricane could have hit the studio broadcasting studio, and it could not have been any worse. It might have been better, O'Hara. At least then Green Lantern might have helped us instead of being the cause of this insane destruction. You admit he's the one who destroyed our studio, and yet you still haven't arrested him. And just how do you suggest I do that, Mr. Kleiman? Should I ask him to give up his power ring, or should I slaughter half the force trying to take him away? These gentlemen repossessed the GBC studios away from Al and Green Lantern Scott and All-Star 64. That's your job, Wayne. Just do it. We're losing millions every time he interrupts operations. Your millions aren't my concern, gentlemen, and neither are you. Officers, please show these men the way out. I only wish all my problems were so easily solved. Your telegram confirmed my suspicions, Dick. Several of the active JSAers are acting strangely, with Green Lantern by far the worst. I've begun the investigation, and as you well know, I haven't failed yet. Dick Grayson's mysterious telegram arrived last issue, remember? Joe. On that ominous note, we part company with the man who was once the dreaded Batman and speed ahead of his missive.
Leighton did do a great job on Staten. You're correct. That's what we said, right? Yeah, just Staten, Bob Leighton. Jack's Bistro, their sous chef is amazing. Once on Earth, he started some bad habits. The bad. Yo, guys, I gotta ask you a question though. The Earth 2 Robin, that costume is so ugly yet so appealing at the same time. It's just nuts. See, I'm gonna find this real quick while we're doing this. Let's see. Justice League number 121. My comic shop. Let's go to my comic shop real quick. The Silver Age design. One of my favorite 2-part Justice Leagues. Trying to see if I find it. It's the JLA JSA crossover. Just for the fun, we're going to talk about it for a second. Let's see. Okay, Jay, see if you can pull the cover to JLA 124 real quick. It's from 1975. Derek, how are you, man? It just means you're the third person commenting the most. So. And if Jay can't find it, I'll pop it up real quick. Were you able to find it, Jay?
Yeah, it's just taking a second to download. Hold on just a second. I think I got it.
I mean, look at how ugly and awesome that costume is on Robin, both at the same time. Because you killed us, we avenging ghosts will haunt you forever. This is like one of the stupidest stories ever. It wasn't the Crime Syndicate. I forget who the bad guys were, but they made the Justice League imagine the Justice Society as villains, and the Justice League killed them. And then they had to bring him back to life. It was so bad. So bad. 2 likes to 60. Thanks, Goo. Come on, guys. Kept me at number 6, and I've been quiet all night. Marvel would never dare to do a cover like this. So, yeah. All right. So, sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Come on, guys. 10 more likes to the giveaway. How many likes we got on Facebook, Jay?
Only 1.
Wow. I feel like we should call it a night. It's a quiet night tonight. Slow night for Marcus on comment, I guess. You got another page with Power Curl on it? Congrats, man. Very happy for you, Ken. That's awesome. All right, we'll do the Spawn 77, page 17. What do we got that at, Jay? See if we can get to 70 likes one way or the other. You can always buy a super chat to be. Do I have any? I think I have 1 or 2, but I'd have to find them. Thanks, Jeffrey. Yeah, he clarified that. 3 likes on Facebook. All right. All right, so I've given the discount on everything. So what did I do here? 500, drop it to 400. Numbers are all over the place. Yeah, right? Can't believe this is like 27 years old already. So it's really cool. Dwayne Turner. It's hard to get pages of Spawn from this era. It's honestly hard to get. You know, the easiest Spawn pages to get seem to be Greg Capullo. There's a lot out there, but like Dwayne Turner, Angel Medina, a lot of the other artists, Bart Sears, they're rare. Number 1 Marvel fan is number 3 Nick fan. That's cool. I'll take it. So when you're looking at it, like I said, there's Capullo pencils, McFarlane inks. There's a bunch out there. It's a good mix. Getting pages by anybody but them are very difficult to get. Away we go. Like. There we go. So. All right, one more piece. We'll do the ROM because we're selling this on consignment for Bob Layton. All money goes to Bob if you claim it. What do we got that at, Jay? So, ROM Space Knight Recreation Annual, $4.99. Hey. There will be a lot of Knicks fans in New York. I wish I was going to be there for longer, but so you guys are very kind. Let's see. 63 people watching. Come on, guys. 70 likes. 70 likes. We're going to do a giveaway. All right. Since we may not get to 70 likes, I'll do what Kyle asked for. More Knicks fans at Madison Square Garden. I don't think I have any fans at Madison Square Garden. If we get to $100 in super chats, I'll give something away. Since we're not going to get to 70 likes, let's get to $100 in super chats. All right, super stickers out. That's 99 cents. I'll take it. $99.01 to go. Any predictions, please? Only thing climbing is my blood pressure. Mike Asbill, hey, how are you, man? I don't remember, TJ, but that's good to know. The ROM collector is in here. ROM 2814. He hasn't been here in a little bit. Might not be a recreation guy. Remember, guys, all this money goes straight to Bob Layton. Yeah, ROM 2814. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is so here's something interesting. This is not a recreation. This is actually an unpublished cover. That is pretty cool. You know, I kept saying it's a recreation, and I'm like looking at it saying number 1. It's an unused cover that he decided to put the Marvel logo on. Over commenting, I'll show Slither in the background defeated. Titans hunt forever. The other round collector is number 1. So basically, well, yeah, commissioned unpublished cover. I guess this must have been the IDW series. He may have colored it after the fact. Did I get my order in for what, buddy? I thought it looked unfamiliar. I love that, Michael. That's great. Let's see. Slow night, man. Definitely is a slow night. If commenting is wrong, I knew you were going there. Guys, come on, another $99.01 to a giveaway. It'll make Kyle happy. So who wants to do my show next week? Who wants to host the show? Oh, 66 likes. 4 likes to a giveaway, guys. All right, come on. 4 more likes. 4 more likes. You don't have to super chat or super sticky. 4 more likes. 4 more likes. Oh, excuse me. Why don't you live stream the Dinesh panel? I wasn't invited. I never get invited to his panel. So
2 more likes on YouTube.
2 more likes, guys. Come on. 2 more likes. 2 more likes. Maybe that should be the hashtag. No. Don't make that the hashtag. Viewers should be less than 3 or 4. 2 more likes. 2 more likes.
One more.
All right. Do I need an invite? I need an invite to be on the panel. I should have more like the Groucho Marx attitude about it. Why doesn't Swag post the panels? Well, I thought he did post it. Michael, I thought he did post the panel. Phil Elling, hey, how are you? Come on, one more like. One more like. Amy,
Got it
how's
on
the
my
umbrella? Huh?
Got it on my side.
Cool. Eddie Von B. Thank you guys for getting us to 70 likes. I really do appreciate it. I should be at number 7. No, we'll see one day. All that matters is that I'm fortunate enough to bring good comics to everybody. So that makes me happy. What should we do for the hashtag? Hashtag fill out the EXP forms. How's that?
Fill out the EXP forms?
Yeah. I would
Yep.
say please fill out the EXP forms, but that's too long. I think I'm far behind a lot of people. I'm pretty sure I'm behind Jim Lee. I'm pretty sure I'm behind Eric Stevenson. I'm pretty sure I'm behind Dan Buckley. I'm pretty sure I'm behind almost everybody else in the industry. I think they made a mistake. I think it was supposed to be number 81 and it got reversed by mistake. Where did Amy go? RDR. By the way, I love your.
Break. That's what.
Amy needed a break. Space Case. Everybody comes out of hiding now. Those people bend the knee, you fight on. I don't know about that, but thank you for the kind words. Brendan Lindsay, that's a new name I'm not familiar with. Hey, Steven, how are you? Infamous Reaper, great to have you back. Originally renamed the Amy form. There you go. That probably should. Pablito! My form is too full. That's my form. My form is too full already. You know, I used to have chipmunk cheeks. Now I've got chipmunks in my cheeks. Marty Weber, hey, man. All right, well, everybody's filling out the form. Let's filling out the form. Entering the contest. Let's do a count. Let's do a recap. All right. Dave Johnson, cover-ups. To Heroes Reborn. To the Dan Jurgens. One shot. Brought it down to $150. I used to we did talk all the time. You know what? Jesus. I apologize for not remembering you're coming by. Delete the all right, so we got that. Let's show the ROM again. Let's just go right into that. All the money on the ROM goes to Bob Layton. So if you claim the ROM, all the money goes to Bob Layton. I can't drop the price because, you know, like I was supposed to sell this for $1,000 and keep 10%, but I didn't even want that. So I wanted to give it a better chance to get sold. So I put it in for $900. So, but all the money goes to Bob if you claim this. Kapow Comics, great to have you. All right, let's go to Spawn 77. Leighton Kimachi Funds. I don't get that one.
Kimchi.
Huh?
Kimchi.
Okay, what's kimchi?
Some kind of cabbage, I think.
Okay. So I'm sorry. What I was saying earlier is there's a lot of Greg Capullo Spawn art out there. There's Todd McFarlane Spawn art out there. But when it comes to like Bart Sears, Dwayne Turner, Angel Medina, it is hard to come by Spawn art. So this is a great opportunity to get. All right, now I learned something new every day. Thank you, guys. This is a great opportunity to get an early Spawn page. I mean, 1998 is early Spawn. It's within the first 6 years. It's a great page. And I think if you buy it, you will really be happy. It's just, and it's got bricks. Oh my God, we haven't talked about bricks for a while. It's just a great page. It's gorgeous. Dwayne Turner, Danny Mickey. Not much Dwayne Turner art out there either. All right, let's go to the Forever People. A little bit of Jim Starlin. That's good to know, Ruben. I won't be having any anytime soon. The Spawn of Spawn. Infinity Man and the Forever People. Wow, I dropped this to 250. Let's see if I can get action at 200. $200 right now. Starlin from 10 years ago. Still looking great. Still looking great. You got the Boombox. You got the Forever People. Rob Hunter did a really good job inking him. Different than if it was Milgram. Definitely different. You can see the differences, but still great. All right, Tariq. Whoa. I got to rate the price because I dropped it. Immediate action, dropping it that much. Man. All right, let's see if I can get more action. Show the Green Lantern. Let's do this. These prices are only valid live. If it's not live, unfortunately, if you check out the video, I do want to reward the people who are live. Thank you, Kenneth. You're very nice. All right. One time drop live. If you're watching it later, you can have it at the 400. If you're live, you can have it for $375. I actually have $400 into this, so I'm going to lose $25, which isn't bad. If it's not live, it doesn't jive. Thank you, Jeffrey. There you go. Let's get some energy here. Man, I felt like I was falling asleep. Come on, guys. $25 loss. Not bad. Not bad. Let's get it going. If you're watching this later, you can still have it at the 400, but live it's $375. All right. All right, the ROM. Let's go back to the cover up. Go back to the cover up. Let's see what we can get going there. Man, I feel like I woke up all of a sudden. $100. All right. One hundo. It's a really nice cover up. Dave Johnson, one of the best cover artists in the industry. It'll sell on the website for $400. Commander in Beef claims are up. You got a Commander in Beef. All right. Congratulations. Oh, man, we're waking up. I'm waking up. I really was beat up today, guys. I'm not even exaggerating. Today, last couple of days have been depressing. I've had so much crap going on. The bankruptcy really has been a pain. All right. So, Rich Donnelly, don't forget, I am going to do something for you. I just got to figure out what. I can do my best Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? All right, we did the Green Lantern. Save this for another day. Let's go to Aztec the Ultimate Man. Let's see what we do there. All right. I'm going to take a loss on this, but we keep the action going. I like seeing the yellow stickies. What do I have it priced at, Jay?
$650.
I'll go really low, $575. All right. Imagine going to bed, you're tired, you open the door, and a wolf bell spice smacks you. Yeah, I would pass on that too. I agree with Tom. All right, $575. Oh man. Hey, I can't believe we're talking about this, but what was the movie with Jason Bateman and Deadpool where they switch bodies?
The Change Up?
Was it the Change Up? Amy, was it the Change Up with
I didn't hear anything. What?
Ryan Reynolds, Jason Bateman? Was the movie called The Change Up?
Sounds right.
Sounds right. Where like Ryan Reynolds and Jason Bateman's body is about to go to bed with his wife, And all of a sudden, she's making all the funny noises in the bathroom. And she like goes to lie down next to him, and he's like, "Get that cat away from me." That was just so funny. Yeah, that was a good movie. That was a good movie. Oh man. The pregnant woman comes in that he met. Oh my god. It was so stupid. It was hysterical. I love that movie. So, all right. I don't know why that made me think of it. All right, come on. Space Quest. Let's do Space Quest. Yes, that's the one, Unknown 869. I know I said I wasn't going to bring this down, and I know it's not much, but I'll do 1,800. I'll knock 10% off. Guys, this is pure Mark Bagley pencils and inks. Can all this court talk be used against you under? I don't think I'm saying anything. Who knows? I'm just so frustrated from it, Marcus. It's just so taxing, and I think that's what they use. You know, the other side, like they get paid to deal with this and be aggravated. You know, it makes you want to give up, and I think that's part of the tactic. So can it be used against me? I don't care. I really don't care. Because you know what? I don't think I'm saying anything that is wrong. So, and if I am, I'm screwing myself. Oh well. So let's see. Okay, we did that. All right, let's go back to Web of Spider-Man 52. See, all diamonds are I'll drop this one more $100 to 1,100. It is a great page. Flashback to J. Jonah Jameson at a younger age. It's just really cool. I mean, 12 panels. 12 panels are out of this world. Oh, I missed Sunday's show. What did I miss, guys? I was actually prepping for some legal stuff on Sunday. All right, let's move on to All-Star 67. How did you react to... No comment, Steve. All right, I am $17.50 into this, but I'll drop it another $50. I got to go back and watch last Sunday's show of Rubens because obviously I missed something. The only thing left, I think, is we did the Green Lantern, right? So the only thing left is Batman and the Monster Man. Let's see where that's at. I'll go to $7.50. This is a really great page. These things are really picking up and getting a life of their own. Again, these special reprices. If you're watching later, if you're watching later, I'll do the 800. If you're live now, it's $7.50. So, Ruben, Shopping for Superman's a documentary about a family that was kind of estranged. The father was a collector, but because of his, I don't want to say fascination, his dedication to collecting kind of closed him off to his family. So he got divorced. He was estranged from his family. But when he died, they found out he had this huge collection of comics and trading cards, including Action #1, Superman #1. And just that's pretty much Shopping for Superman.
Well, that might have been a part of it, but I don't remember that being part of the story at all. It was him going, it was a documentary about comic book shops, and they talked to people like Joe Field, Jim Shooter, and a bunch of other folks. we premiered it on that big EXP thing we did this past
Are
Saturday.
we talking about the same thing? Could it be two movies?
Uh,
Oh, okay. Steve Vendetta is telling me that's a totally different doc. I'm getting confused. Thank you, Steve.
but it was my first time seeing it, and man, the thing to see all those legends in one place and hear about the comic industry back in the day and how far they've come was just it was awesome. It was so great.
Oh, Shopping for Superman. That's the one that was on Kickstarter.
I believe so.
Yeah. What's the other one that I'm thinking of? Was it Saving Superman?
That sounds familiar.
You know,
Yeah,
this is
when we
talking
did
about-
when we did the local comic shop 22-hour stream this past Saturday, one of the parts we did was we talked to the director and we streamed the entire movie.
Well, actually, Saving Superman is something totally different. There's a PBS short film about a man who had autism, nicknamed Superman, and the community rallied to save his home from eviction due to a rent increase. Wow. Selling Superman, that's what it is. Wow, so Saving Superman, Selling Superman. That's it, Selling Superman. That's the one I was thinking of. To think, my father hated comics. My father swore that there was two things my father didn't want me to do in life when I was a kid. Become a tailor like him because he knew how hard it was, and selling comics. So
It came out in 2025, Ruben.
yep, thank you, Michael. Patrick Sullivan. Man. So we got Shopping for Superman, Selling Superman, Saving Superman. Shopping, saving, no comment with what I was just thinking though. Yeah, Corey. Yeah, that pretty much was it. Yeah. They were estranged until then. DC dealt. You know, actually that oh man. All right, supersize me. Sell out Superman the Dean Cain story. All right, Amy, we gotta pick a giveaway. What are you gonna give away? Let's take one of the commission cover arts. I was gonna give away the cover up, but that got claimed, which is cool. Where are the commission cover arts?
I mean, most of them are out there.
Okay. Well, since we're talking about Superman, find the Superman one, please. Superman's the topic.
There's an actual site, Ruben, called Shopping for Superman. I don't know where else they might have it. I think they have it for rent on maybe Apple TV and Amazon.
Which one?
Shopping for Superman.
Yeah, it is. It is on Apple TV when I was looking that up. Oh, you've got a Mad Monk cover. Congratulations, Rich. That's awesome. All right, did everybody enter in the hashtag? Jay, can you rerun the hashtag? Fill out the forms to enter the giveaway. Now, remember, if you won the giveaway in the last 30 days, you cannot win again. 28 days. Hey, a fist is better than nothing. It is Matt Wagner, and it is a cover. Uh, 28 days later, there you go. Man of Steel. if it's Josh who ends up wanting it, I'll hook up Josh. He's a great guy. If it's anybody who had, how about this? I'll do it like this. Anybody who was in the show at all during the actual hour and 42 minutes of the show, and Josh was here, if you come back and want any of the art at the special pricing, we could do it. Oh, this is cool. I like this a lot. All right, guys, this is what Amy picked. So yeah, if anybody who's here or who was here earlier, if you were part of the show and you want the special pricing, I will maintain it for you guys. So, and we do have a 99-cent super chat still, so that was cool. Let's see where we at on the likes. All right, so we will do the giveaway at the end. I want to thank everybody for being here. It's Friday night. You can be doing anything. The fact that you're here means the world to me. No matter what you do this weekend, first thing you should do is hug your loved ones. You never know. The world is still a little bit of an ugly place. And there's a lot of crap happening in the world. That's why I always say any problems I have, even the Diamond bankruptcy, compared to some people, they're first world problems. Be kind to each other. Never hurts to smile. You never know what the other person's going through. They may be having a horrible day, a horrible week, a horrible month, a horrible year. So be nice. Be kind. You know? Be understanding. Put yourself in their shoes. We don't know what anybody else is going through. So being kind is the best thing to be done. I'm going to do the conversation. I'm going to do the promos, and then we're going to do the giveaway. I'm changing it up a little bit. This way, make sure everybody fills out the form, and everybody stays till the end. Cousins know someone's friend who heard he was on the show. Does it? Oh my God, CJ. Finally, I can eat. Yeah, just make the world a little bit of a better place. Help those in need if you can. There's a lot of strife in the world. And whatever we can do to make it a better place for ourselves, for our family, and for your fellow person, no matter what. This world, not just this country, has become very divisive. And we need to remember that we're all people and that we need to be kind and understanding. Otherwise, it's just going to get worse. Are those Michael Jackson lyrics? I don't know. I don't know about that, Corey. Oh, that's pretty cool. So tonight at 9 o'clock in 15 minutes, you've got Nancy McCann, Comics Unlimited. She's got a great show. Check it out. Hit the thumbs up. She's got some cool comics almost always. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Goo. That's horrible. Pop Sequentialism, thank you. Don't forget to enter the contest, sir. Tomorrow, I don't think there are any shows. Sunday, 8 o'clock, we've got Ruben the Collector with Power Girl on the air. Local art deal made this week. That'll be cool. And you got Superman. The hashtag, Jay, pop up the hashtag one more time. Fill out the forms. Monday, 5 o'clock, Miss Jen has her interview show. 6 o'clock, Comic Collectibles with Rex and John. 11 o'clock, Best Coast Comics. Tuesday at 7, Miss Jen does her Minute to Skim It with Shanice. Really great show. You should check it out. 8 o'clock, Wonderland Comics. Check it out, please. 10 o'clock, let's see. Who's at 10 o'clock?
Kicking it with Henri.
Kicking It with Henri. I was like, Henri. I couldn't remember the whole thing. 7 o'clock Wednesday, Comic Collectibles with Rex. 8 o'clock is Castle Show at 8 o'clock on Wednesday.
It should be debuting this week, so let's hope.
So hopefully John Castle will have a show. Otherwise, I'm sure that there's a chance Jay and Kyle might have a show. Thursday at 7, What's in the Box with Miss Jen, Comic Geek Speak at 8. 10 o'clock, we have Mog Park, but also 9 o'clock, don't forget, Bill Cox has his weekly update on Comic Art Live. You can have it on 2 tabs then.
So the Geek Chat is 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central.
When did it move?
A couple weeks ago.
Okay, so Geek. All right, so let me do this again. 7 o'clock, What's in the Box? 8:30 Geek Chat. Again, 9 o'clock, go to Comic Art Live. Check out Bill Cox. But at 10 o'clock, open up a second tab with Mog Park. Then Friday at 1 o'clock, the Final Order Cutoff Show. And then at 7 o'clock, somebody will be here. Hey, Matt, do you want to host my show next Friday? I might be at New York Comic Con. I might not, but I'm pretty sure I'll be tired even if I don't go. Frank Brocal, hey Zeus, how are you? Matt, let me know if you want to do my show next Friday. Or anybody else. If you want to do my show, let me know. It could be fun. Let's spin the wheel. One thing about this show is where you spend your money. Oh, thank you, Matt. That's really nice of you. Space Case Collectibles. Now, Space Case, you have not won in the last 28 days, right? I don't think you have, but I just want to make sure. Jay, you're keeping a running tab of who wins.
Yeah, I don't have him on my list, so he's good.
Matt, just say yes. It's yours. Send me an email. I'll put you in touch with Jay. You can work out the topics, and we'll figure it out. All right. Space Case Collectibles. Everybody, I love you all. Be good. Be kind. And just honestly, be a nice person. That's all we could do. All right. I love you all. Jay, take us away.